So we're still going to practice our graphing on this problem, but when they give us the equation right here, it's not equaling 1, and so that means it's not in standard form. So I need to first get that in standard form. 4x squared plus 25y squared equals 100. And the easiest way to do it is just divide everything by 100. This one's going to work out pretty nicely. 4 goes into 125 times, and that means 25 goes into 104 times. And now it's in standard form. It is centered at the origin. So we know the center. Let's put that. Center is the origin. Now in the exam, I'm going to want like a list there of these things. So center, origin. Okay. Now, the way to graph this is figure out what A and B are. Okay, so the larger number is under X. That means it's a pancake shape. And so A is 5. Because you got A squared is 25, right? So you got to take the square root of it. So from the center, I'm going to count out 5 to the left and 5 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, those will be the vertices. So my vertices, and I can just read these off of the graph. Again, they're nice integers. So we'll just put plus or minus 5, comma 0. I won't write both separately because I'm kind of out of room. Okay. The co-vertices are going to be based on B. So B squared is 4, so B is 2. So I'm going up 2 and down 2. Okay. So my co-vertices are 0, comma, plus or minus 2. So again, you could read those off the graph. I noticed in the book when they labeled them, they didn't put the words, they just put the ordered pairs. But I don't really like labeling it on the graph because it just makes it so messy. But it's a good idea. It's all nice and neat in the book. Okay, so we wrote the equation in standard form. It didn't really say to graph it, but oh yeah, it says to graph it at the beginning. Okay, so let me graph this. And it's a pancake one. I'm just going to try to do my best. Okay, so not too bad for me drawing on that one. And we've got the center, we've got the vertices, the co-vertices. We haven't done the foci. Okay, so again, the foci, we have to figure out C. C squared is equal to A squared minus B squared. Or C squared is going to equal 25 minus 4, which that means C squared is equal to 21. And so C is equal to plus or minus the square root of 21. That allows us to get the information for the foci. Now, if we want to graph those, approximately where is that? Well, I have to figure out what the square root of 21 is, and I need a calculator for that. So square root of 21, it's about 4.6, and it's plus or minus. So 4.6 is going to be like right in there for those foci. A lot of times the foci are very close to the vertices, but not always. So it just depends on the shape of the ellipse. Okay, so the foci, they do not want a decimal approximation on this. They're going to want plus or minus the square root of 21, comma 0. Okay, so there's all the information we need and the graph, and it's a beautiful ellipse.